What's up, Guardians, and welcome back to Violent Privilege. So today, I've got a gameplay for you. A lot of the content is going to be clipped out because of the images I'm going to overlay, because we're going to be talking about 7 exotic concepts made by Rageblade66 on DeviantArt. His gallery is going to be linked in the description of this video if you want to go check him out. But I'm going to be talking about 7 exotics that he created. So if you want to watch the rest of this gameplay with no cuts, make sure you go and check out the other link in the description of this video or the clip at the end of this video. The first one I want to talk about, though, is the Unified Remnants machine gun, which looks like a Necrochasm exotic machine gun. And what the description is all for 1 and 1 for destruction. Unknown Sayer, and the exotic perk is all for 1. Every 5 kills makes this weapon shoot 1 extremely high damage bullet. Kind of useful for certain scenarios, but not really practical. That's why I put it at the top of the list for this segment, and I wanted to put it first. Now, Hell's Rebirth fusion rifle exotic that's really interesting, and the description on this is: near and afar, you will hear the torturous screams when the portable cremation hits them. Now, exotic perk is Stages of Purgatory, and this weapon fires a single projectile with the ignite the target and creates a fire pool that damages enemies nearby. By holding down the trigger, you can control how much projectiles fuse into 1 increasingly damaged round. So if you have a 7-round magazine, 7 rounds of hell, basically you have the time to hold down the trigger. You can fuse all those rounds together and fire 1 insane bullet. The pool of fire on the ground will last longer. That's really interesting, kind of insane. I'm actually going to honestly tell you guys that's an insane fusion rifle and probably not practical in Bungie's aspects, but really awesome exotic, and I wanted to put it in second. Now, for the third one that we're going to be talking about is Astral Scythe, and this one is more practical and really interesting, and it goes with some of the lore of the game. So Astral Scythe is a sniper rifle. Oh my, what a beauty you have here. An old Clovis Bray rifle. Always wanted one back in the day. Cade 6. Now, exotic perk number 1 is Exothermic Surge. When you reload this weapon, your magazine size will increase by the number of rounds of half of the bullets that hit. So if you hit an enemy with 4 bullets, you reload, you'll gain an additional 2 rounds in the magazine. This stacks 5 times, everybody. The next exotic perk is Eyes Insight. Zoom is still active during reloading. That means if you were running in Pantheon, just give it a minute to sink in. If you were running Pantheon down the sniper lane, and you were aiming your sniper and you shot 3 Guardians, okay, you would get 1, possibly 1, because I don't think it rounds up, but say you have a 3-round clip and you get 3 shots off, and you go for a reload, you can stay sniped in, keep aiming down lane, and get off your next shot after the reload is happening, while you're aiming down sights and already aiming at the enemy head. That's really interesting. And you gain an additional round. Now, once you have those 4 rounds, what if you kill another 4 and then you reload again? You would get another 2, so you would have 6 rounds in the magazine. This stacks 5 times, people. That's insane. I think this perk is really intense. Really think that it's kind of practical in the sense that you would have to actually get all the kills, but Astral Scythe, really nice. Glad this guy made this concept. Next one up is the Radamancy 7. It's a shotgun. The woman I met today impressed me. Even though she was badly wounded, she was still able to outrun the enemies that were chasing her. I think I will increase the number of my team. Diary of Holborn. Now, Radamancy 7 shotgun, if you go into the Grimoire cards and you actually look at the lore, Radamancy isn't mentioned, but Holborn is actually mentioned definitely, and he was increasing his fire team to 7 after this. So he was increasing the number of his team, blah blah blah, because he's seen this woman. It was really nice, cool concept, but exotic perk, Walls of Jericho. Each kill with this weapon will immediately recharge a small amount of your shield, and void-based supers will also recharge faster. Cartridge magazine. Short reload time, and this weapon can be fired without pump action. So no pump action, you literally just fire it. You just press the button and it fires over and over and over again. No reload, pump action time, no reload time whatsoever. Really nice shotgun. Interesting. And since the whole special ammo was like nerfed in the PvP aspect for this April update, I really think this is a possible weapon. Next one to talk is the Ear of Azir. Now look at this for a second. Yes, it is a scout rifle, guys. It is not a sniper, but it definitely looks like one. That long extended barrel is actually a sword. And the description on this scout rifle is, as you said, shield and sword, my friend, Raziel Azir to Holborn. He was saying that to Holborn. Now, exotic perk is Scarred Wind. Stabbing an enemy with this weapon deals 2 times the melee damage and will refill your magazine by 8 rounds. So if you do get a kill with it, you get to refill your magazine. It's an awesome scout rifle. Nice concept. Really enjoy it. Next one I want to talk about, guys, from Rageblade 66, Dingear, guys. Dingear is an auto rifle, and the description on it is going to be, so, Dingear is the Sumerian word for God. Nonetheless, I would fire a single shot, because by the looks of it, it looks like it's made out of 20 different guns. Banshee 44 to Cade 6. So, pretty much, you wouldn't want to fire it, because it looks like it's made out of 20 different guns. And it is. It's insane. It is literally made out of several different guns. It looks like an auto rifle, it looks like a scout rifle, a pulse rifle. It literally looks like all these guns combined into one. It's got a little banner hanging down from it that looks like it's from the Crimson days, and it's white, red. Pretty nice, like the concept, like the gun, the way it looks, but the exotic perk on it is Paradigm Shift. This gun can be switched between full automatic, semi-automatic, and burst fire. What? That is insane. That's awesome. It's literally everything that you would want in a gun. Now, it also depends on how accurate the gun is, whether it can be scout rifle, pulse rifle, and auto rifle, but hey, that's really up to the people that decide to put this gun into the game. I really hope this gun goes into the game. I want to see this. Last one before we end this, guys. Influx of Infinity. Time is just a small drop into the ocean called Infinity, Osiris. And the exotic perk is Bend Time, and basically each round fired increases the reload speed and lowers the amount used from the magazine. So technically speaking, this gun could possibly fire an infinite number of times. But there it is, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time.